Gotta rejoin the server.
Next thing is gonna be is you're gonna say something about tribes, and you have to have like the disc launcher.
Yeah, man. Spin fuser.
Chex
right.
Warrior, yes.
Yeah, for sure. I'm actually a little bit surprised he's not in there.
What's up, Odie? Thanks for the Chex Warrior reference in chat.
Yeah, man. All right, but here we go on Kier. This is actually one of my favorite versions of Kier. It just works so well. But we're going to be having Pikawa versus Revenant. We're just going to call him Rev because my tongue doesn't work well today. But we've got Pikawa actually playing Sarge, who doesn't have an active ability. But every time he takes away hourglasses, he gets more armor, I believe. And I think... Oh, wait, I can actually read it. Look at this. Look at this. Passive Veteran. Sarge can overstack Mega Health and Armor in a similar manner to Quake 3 and Quake Live. Mega and Heavy, 100 overstack. Light Armor, 50 overstack. And Hourglasses, 8 Armor overstack. So he could just keep picking them up. Now, on the other side of things, we got Rev as Big Clunky Boy. And he's taking a ton of damage even after using his ability. But 16 HP, that is going to be Pikawa picking up the first frag, going in here for the play on Mega. And yeah, in the Doom engine, there's a little bit of a delay between landing on a surface and being able to jump again. So you can't just like hold jump as you drop down to that pillar to go over to Mega. You have to like make sure you're not moving too fast or you've got enough room to make that jump actually work. So it takes a little bit of finesse. But Pikawa, I mean, he still hasn't gotten any health after that first fight. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there's a 50 right there, man. Just get it. Alright, but that ability, of course, when he's grayed out like that, he's going to be having a ton of armor. Could be really tough to take down. But I believe that also reduces the amount of damage he does as well. So he kind of has that first ability like a clutch shield, but he can't fire at all while it's being used. And then he can pop it again to go into like the personal shield, where he can fire, but he does reduce damage. You know, balance.
Hey, it's knobs and buttons that DBT can turn around and be like, hey, we're making the game. This is how it's going to be. Deal with it.
It's pretty good. I'm happy. And we got the nice sounds too. So yeah, that time Pikawa took like no damage whatsoever. So if you don't like playing Quake Champions because of all the ability nonsense, just play Sarge. And you can deny the other people from being able to use abilities. Because it's overstack on armor, you can keep taking the hourglasses as long as you want. So just steal from him. No abilities for you. But man, the aggression coming out of Pikawa. Alright, so this is going to be like mutual less damage, but up close and personal. As soon as that ability runs out, that rocket's not going to be doing Rev any good. He's all revved up. It's alright.
What is that champion's name that Rev's playing?
It is... Inquisitor.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I don't want to say he's clutch, because he's not clutch.
But he's pretty much clutch. It's mostly clutch.
Clutch. You can't. That's trademarked. Clutch is trademarked.
Yeah, see, Pikawa, you gotta
jump.
Yeah, and then no, hold it, hold the button.
Nope.
And then just hold the button.
Fourth time.
Just hold jump, hold it.
Ah!
Yeah, there we go.
Woo!
Yeah. All right, good job.
Trying to circle jump, like, nope, that's not how this works.
Yeah, and I mean DBT and crew would certainly change that that code if it were an option to them. There are some things that are lower level than any mod can get to without actually recompiling the engine, but I think it's still valuable to have engine compatibility. It's a problem with a lot of games where it's like, oh yeah, you can mod it, but everybody's going to be running a different binary, and that sucks. Because then you can't see each other in the server browsers. And that was a big part of what made Quake mods so discoverable, was going, oh, what's this in my server browser? Excessive? Oh, okay, let me just double-click on that. And whoa, what's going on? That was, like, the experience. Like, you never knew what you were going to get when you hopped into a server and spent 20-plus minutes downloading 2 megabytes because of UDP.
And you're like, what the hell is this? This is like Homer Simpson's skin. What the hell is this?
Yeah, exactly.
Beavis and Butthead. What? UT sounds, huh?
Oh, the worst thing was always maps that had a lot of custom sounds because they were always WAV files and they were huge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that back in the day. Now everybody's got gigabit internet at their house or 400 meg or, you know, whatever. Rune Quake. Yes.
Yeah, man. And that was what was so great about it. Like, nobody would ever play these mods if you actually had to, like, leave the game and go download a thing, and, you know, that's not how that worked. Anyway, we got Pikawa here, 5 up on 1, and Rev's been able to use that ability to deny frags fairly well, but he's quickly learning that being aggressive while in that mode doesn't really do him a lot of favors. Just because as soon as it runs out, then yeah, you're kind of caught flat-footed, and as you can tell, he's not that fast. Can't dash.
Big shout out to Tokyo Punch Out in the chat. Thanks for tuning in, boy.
We've been caught.
Sexy boy. Well, you know, I don't think there's nothing that we can or cannot do in the Quake community that isn't going to get caught by Tokyo.
I can't Dr. Disrespect it at one of these LAN parties, you know? Dude, you gotta pick up the Mega. Gotta pick it up. There you go. There you go. Alright, so kind of baiting that play through the TP. Not quite gonna happen. They're gonna be back over at Small Armor instead. And yeah, I like how that jump pad is deep enough inset into the wall that you can't really chase somebody up it and still get a good angle. Like, you have one moment for a rail up at the very, very top at the apex, but beyond that, not a whole lot. But yeah, this heavy armor is still the most trappable place on the map. And look at this aggression coming out of Rev. He's like, all right, I got heavy. Time to push in, but Pika was just really dancing around him.
Yeah, Pika did a good job from the defensive standpoint of just backpedaling, laying down some good defensive rockets.
And good denial with the LG here. Can hear Rev romping and stomping up above. But he doesn't really have anywhere to go. If he wants to make it back over towards heavy, he's going to have to come through this choke point. And he might have to choke on it if Pika was holding it down. Don't blow yourself.
Poor Sarge here. He needs some rockets. He's been trying to... keeps flipping to the rocket launcher like, nope, don't have any. Gotta go get some.
By the way, shout out for all the amazing character portraits. They were originally just a custom add-on for QCDE, but they quickly became official as everybody realized how dope they were. But now the guy who's making the portraits, he's kind of stuck himself because every champion that comes out, hey man, time to make a new portrait. Alright, yeah.
DBT's like, I want to add 2 new champions in this next match. Dang it! Like I said, the whole mod itself is just a pleasure to look at, a pleasure to interact with. If you're fun gaming, if you like the old school style of, you know, Doom, but if you like the new style idea of Quake Champions, hell, if you like the abilities that are just in there from the wild, crazy characters like the Gordon Freemans, the Nukums.
Yeah, we do have a switch over to Lo Wang here, but I'm wondering if his chances are equally low, just because he's only got 2.5 minutes left to make up 5 frags. And yeah, he's actually got a complex set of abilities. Ooh, yikes. But the best voice sounds ever. So he does sword things with his active. He can do a magic spell doing right, use. Yeah, we actually still have the use button, this being a Doom mod, so that's usable in some instances. So you can do that to heal up to 60 health if you're at lower than 60 health. If you're under 40 health, though, you do 30% more damage. So it's good to be in that desperation mode. Unfortunately, yeah, Rev's going to be taking up a little bit more health here. So you can drop yourself down or get dropped down to that low amount of health. And if you decide, you know, it's not worth that anymore, you don't have to go look for a health pickup. You can, you know, do right, use. Cast your spell and get right back up to it.
Kind of reminds me like UT, like speed and all that, and just using those abilities.
What was it, like Matrix Quake that actually had like button combos for different martial arts moves, I think it was? Matrix Quake 2?
Nope, didn't play it.
Ooh, 1 HP for Rev.
Give me that health.
Health back though, yep. But he's going to be doing some extra damage here if he can keep it going. Nope, it's going to be heavy picked up. And yeah, just the 1 minute left to go, and he hasn't really made a frag back yet. Yeah, it's important to realize, okay, the whole champion thing I'm trying out right now, it's not working. But you need to figure that out earlier rather than later, you know. At maybe the 4 or 5 minute mark, not the 7. And yeah, I did have to switch back to that announcer because it's just so amazing. Nobody's even really tracked down where that came from exactly, but it's so good. I have no idea who recorded it, but it's my favorite. Yeah, meanwhile, Rez's been happy with Sarge the whole time.
Steen, I think that it depends on, like, if you play a certain champion, like, you're not, you know, punished for like, oh, I died, I have to find someone new.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no, you get to just play one champion and you can become really good at them, and
Yeah,
it's
get
just,
your mains.
you know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, nothing wrong with Pikawa either, as he's going to be calling GG, as he'll be moving forward into the upper bracket semis. Going to find out who he's going up against here in just a moment.